Welcome to Legends and Cryptids. Today we venture deep into the rainforests of South America, where an ancient and terrifying legend has haunted indigenous communities for centuries, the Mapinguari. Described as a towering, fearsome beast covered in thick fur, with backward-facing feet and a mouth on its stomach, this cryptid has long captured imaginations. Some say it is the spirit of a cursed shaman. Others claim it's a prehistoric creature that has survived into modern times. But one thing is certain, the legend of the Mapinguari is as mysterious as it is frightening. As we unravel the origins of this creature, one can't help but wonder, what truth lies behind this chilling legend? Could such a creature actually exist in the unexplored depths of the Amazon? Let's explore the ancient stories that have kept this creature alive in the minds of many. The Mapinguari's roots trace back to the mythology of indigenous tribes in the Amazon basin, particularly among the Macuxi and Caritiana peoples. According to their legends, the Mapinguari is often depicted as a guardian of the forest, a being of supernatural origin with the ability to protect the jungle from human destruction. Some believe the creature is a transformed shaman, cursed for defying nature's laws. Others say it's a remnant of a time when colossal creatures roamed the earth. Its descriptions vary, but the common traits remain: towering stature, foul odor, impenetrable skin, and a horrifying mouth in the middle of its belly. This latter feature is unique to the Mapinguari and often explained in lore as a symbol of its hunger for flesh or a metaphor for its unnatural existence. Interestingly, many see similarities between the Mapinguari and ancient giant sloths, like the now extinct Megatherium. Could these old myths stem from the discovery of prehistoric fossils or sightings of ancient creatures thought long gone? The Amazon's dense, uncharted jungles have fostered the belief that the Mapinguari might be an ancient remnant of Earth's forgotten past, blending myth with possible fact. Throughout generations, the story of the Mapinguari has evolved but never faded. Even today, locals speak of it in hushed tones, warning travelers of the beast that lurks within the darkest parts of the rainforest. The question remains, is it just a cautionary tale, or is there something lurking in the shadows? Several notable encounters with the Mapinguari have surfaced over the years, adding fuel to the legend. One of the most famous reports comes from rubber tappers in the Amazon during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. These workers described terrifying encounters with a massive, foul-smelling creature that walked upright and let out an eerie roar. Many refused to enter certain parts of the forest after hearing these tales, fearing they might cross paths with the beast. In the 1970s, a Brazilian explorer named João Barbosa reported hearing strange guttural sounds deep in the Amazon. He claimed to have seen an enormous, shaggy creature through the trees before it quickly disappeared into the underbrush. His account reignited interest in the Mapinguari as other adventurers and locals began reporting similar experiences, often accompanied by sightings of giant footprints left in the mud, footprints with claws and backward-facing toes. More recently, a group of indigenous hunters told of a harrowing chase, claiming they had tracked the Mapinguari after spotting it near their village. According to them, the beast moved swiftly, leaving behind a stench so unbearable that they had to abandon the pursuit. Though they were unable to catch it, their testimonies further cemented the Mapinguari's presence in local lore. Eyewitnesses often describe the creature's physical characteristics as being nearly identical across accounts, yet no solid evidence has ever been produced. The reports, however, continue to surface, and to those who live near the Amazon, the Mapinguari remains a terrifying reality. Could these stories be the product of frightened imaginations? Or is something truly out there, hiding in the vast wilderness? Scientists and skeptics have long sought to explain the Mapinguari sightings through more rational means. One of the leading theories is that the creature is a misidentification of known animals. Some biologists suggest that the legend could stem from sightings of giant anteaters, which when standing on their hind legs resemble a large, furry creature. The backward-facing feet could be an exaggerated description of how anteaters' claws appear when they walk. Another theory ties the Mapinguari to the prehistoric Megatherium, an ancient giant sloth that roamed South America thousands of years ago. Fossils of this massive creature have been found in the region, and it's possible that local tribes unearthed these remains and crafted the stories of the Mapinguari around them. Some even argue that remnants of the Megatherium could still be living in remote parts of the Amazon, though no concrete evidence has been found to support this. The Mapinguari's notorious smell, often described as unbearable, may be attributed to the stench of decaying organic matter or large rotting plants found in the rainforest, which could be mistaken for the presence of a mysterious beast. Additionally, the Amazon is home to many animals that emit strong odors as a defense mechanism, like the skunk, further fueling these misidentifications. While some cryptozoologists continue to search for proof of the Mapinguari's existence, most experts remain skeptical. They point to the lack of physical evidence. No bones, fur, or verified footprints have ever been recovered. Without any solid proof, the Mapinguari remains firmly in the realm of myth for mainstream science. Despite scientific skepticism, there are those who believe the Mapinguari is more than just myth or misidentification. Some cryptozoologists argue that the vast and largely unexplored areas of the Amazon could easily hide a creature that has eluded modern science. They suggest that undiscovered species are still being found in remote parts of the world, and the Mapinguari might be one such creature, a living relic of prehistoric times. Another theory leans toward the paranormal, proposing that the Mapinguari might not be a physical creature at all, but rather a spiritual entity or an interdimensional being. Supporters of this idea point to the legends of the creature's supernatural abilities, such as its supposed invulnerability to bullets and its eerie, otherworldly scream. Could it be that the Mapinguari exists on a plane beyond human understanding, only appearing when conditions allow? Conspiracy theories also abound, with some claiming that governments or secret organizations know more about the Mapinguari than they let on. According to these theories, evidence of the creature's existence has been covered up to prevent widespread panic or to protect the ecosystem from exploitation. While these ideas may seem far-fetched to some, they add another layer of intrigue to the mystery. In the end, these alternative explanations fuel the ongoing fascination with the Mapinguari, keeping the legend alive as people continue to wonder, is it just a story, or is there something more behind the myth? The Mapinguari remains a fascinating and unresolved mystery. While science leans toward misidentifications and legends born from ancient stories, the consistent sightings and chilling testimonies keep the possibility alive that something unknown may lurk in the depths of the Amazon. Ultimately, whether the Mapinguari is a relic of prehistoric times, a supernatural guardian, or simply a product of human imagination, it continues to captivate those who hear its story. The lack of concrete evidence leaves the door open to speculation, and as long as the dense jungles remain largely unexplored, the question lingers: could the Mapinguari be out there, waiting to be discovered? The truth may never fully come to light, but the legend of the Mapinguari will undoubtedly continue to haunt and inspire those who seek the unknown. If you enjoyed this journey into the mystery of the Mapinguari, be sure to subscribe for more cryptid mysteries. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is the Mapinguari real or just a myth? And stay tuned for our next episode where we explore another cryptid that might just be lurking closer than you think.